Hi guys, right, welcome back. Firstly, sorry if my voice is a little bit funny. I noticed the other day when I was streaming that my voice felt a bit odd, and I've only noticed it even more today. I was like singing to a bit of Spotify as you do, and my voice just felt really off, like it's a struggle to talk. So I don't know whether it's related to what happened last week, but yeah, if I sound a bit hoarse, I guess would be the correct terminology. That might be why. So I thought I'd come on just have a look at what these legends are all about tonight. Hope everybody's good. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at these legends. Also going to have a look in the store just to see what's going on with deals today. So we normally get some. Oh, there we go. So we've got a 75 plus player. See, coin total is looking pretty good. Oh, nice. Unusual to get one. These have gone up quite well, to be honest. These high 70s. I do tend to just sell them now instead of adding them to sets because yeah, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I mean, what the heck is this? I mean, 350. This is what I don't like, right? 350. That buys you, um, 50 coins more, and you're buying limiteds. Yeah, I'm not going to get tempted by that. That's for sure. But the rest of it's looking good. Nearly at 4 million. We've still got. It's what I mean about my voice. I don't know what's going on. It sounds really hoarse. So yeah, not sure what's happening there. I've still got to pick a strategy item and whether we go with the cornerback or I think it's a DK Metcalf. So still need to make a choice on that. Let's just have a quick look at the lineup to see where we are. So we've still got this Marshawn Lattimore that we can sell. Limited, so we've got about 350 tied up here. We've also got use check that we can sell. Um, Abdul Carter, we probably should have sold Abdul Carter when we got him, but he's done a decent job, to be honest. Now, the question I've had today is whether or not today is the time to move on from Marshawn Lynch because um, this LaDainian Tomlinson um, might be the first player that has got me thinking about using my tokens because what this means is we can downgrade Lynch. He'll still be on the team. It just means that we've got an up to date running back. I think you get 88 speed with him. So I'm seriously tempted. It's the first time I've been tempted to use my tokens because he is actually going for a fair bit. I think the last time I saw, let's have a look. Oh, we might need to set the quality. There we go. So 500k. We grab one of these before they get sold and just do a quick compare. So he's beating Lynch in almost every facet except for trucking. Obviously, he's an elusive back. What's driving me absolutely bonkers with this Lynch card is the spin move. Um, I don't think I don't think I don't think we can see from this screen what their respective spin moves are, but very similar heights and weights. That +2 speed, like I think at the moment we're getting plus speed obviously from Eagles chemistry. So this is what I'm thinking. It might be time to use our tokens on LT um, because I'm sure even once we move on from him, um, I believe he's pretty decent catching the ball at the backfield as well. That um, I think I've been watching a lot of the 49ers in the 80s and the beginnings of the West Coast offense, and that offense was very utilise the running backs a lot, fullbacks coming out of the backfield, quick, getting the ball out, two or three step drops, timing patterns, getting the ball out quick. And I just don't feel that my offense is there yet. I don't feel that we've got um, the ability to, the confidence probably is the better word. So I might do Lynch and get LT. I'm just going to have a quick look actually because is what's a bit odd is I thought he was faster than that, and maybe we're just not seeing his full speeds. Let's just have a quick look. So we've got arm bar on him, juke move. I just want to see where his spin move is. I can't remember now whether we get a separate. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 78 spin move. So I think I'm gonna have to use my tokens on that LT. Let's just have a quick look at sets. Ooh, what is that? Legends Platinum Pack. I mean, that's an whole lot of money, right? 2, 7, 9 platinums. Contains, this is how they get you see. 483s and then 580s. So, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. It's like 20 quid. Right, we don't need to be in there. Where we want to go is sets. I wanted to see how many tokens I've got because I'm almost certain that I might have enough for 3. So yeah, 63. 75. So we're not far off from being able to get 3. I'm just wondering what the other pack is. What the other tokens are, because we've got weekly spotlight. Solo seasons token. So how many of these have we got now? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 sevens is 42. 32. Okay, so we do need to do our weeklies to get those. So yeah, it's a question. Do we use this on a running back today? I'm thinking the answer is yes, because he literally, I'm a run first player. I usually only buy chemistry pieces. That LaDainian Tomlinson card looks good enough. So yeah, we'll have a think about it. I'm in no rush. Truth be known, because we've got quite a while to do our head-to-heads ranked. So we've got 10 days. We started it off last week, Unfortunately, because of what happened last Sunday, I just haven't been on. And as I said, my voice, I've noticed today my voice is messed up. I didn't notice it until today. I don't know that I've done anything that would um, elicit a vocal response. But all week I thought when I was trying to come online and stream, that my voice found it felt like I was really struggling to speak, almost like lots of effort to speak. So I need to keep an eye on that. I've got an MRI scan booked um, for in a few weeks, I think 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, the other thing is that team wise, then lineup. I didn't know who to get, whether to. I mean, I might look at this now and see which Unstoppables player people are getting. I'm assuming people are going to be getting Metcalf because he's a big old brute of a receiver, and the card will work with him. So he can go up to 88. This dude, 87 speed. So he's 6'4", 235. Steelers and Seahawks chemistry and unstoppable. If we went this way, we would probably be getting the wide receiver unstoppable card. Now the one we've picked already is the cornerbacks one, so I might just have a look to see what people are saying. Yeah, so I don't know. Most people are going with this DK. Who's the other guy? Justin Reed. See what people are saying about Justin Reed, because if we got Justin Reed, it could mean we can sell Martian Latimore. I mean, can you buy both of them? Like, I'm assuming you can get both then. Justin Reed. I mean, how long is it until we can get him all the way up? I mean, he tops out at 86 speed. Zone is 88, man is 83, tackling 87, power 86. Doesn't have Chiefs chemistry though, but I don't know. I'm liking that DK better, I think. I think I'm going to go with DK. I think I'm going to make that choice now. Because what we're probably going to do, if we end up taking, so we've got DK and then Justin Reed. I mean, he's a big old receiver. I've got to go with DK. He might not start just yet, but what we will do is probably give him the wide receiver, tight end, catching and short route running. So we've already got this one. If I was thinking about getting a running back, I might go with this, but I think because we've gone with DK, we've got to go that route. Right, let's have a look then. What can we do? Right, so newest is what we want. Right, let's have a look. So we've got Christian Watson there as well. This is the one we got earlier. I might actually change our offensive line token to be this as well. Might be worth doing. I'm going to hang on to that one, I think. We've got a few of these players. I haven't sold them. We need to switch this up and put Kamari Connor bind version so we can sell this one. We've got a couple of upgrade tokens actually, so we should be able to get him a few levels. We might even see him at 83. With that token. I mean, what's he getting here? How many components does it take? I mean, we're not going to get 20 of these in, but we might be switching from these from game time to these. That might be what we potentially could be doing. So I'm just going to have a look. So we got MVS there, got Golden there, but he's our slot. He's our slot guy. So it might be that we change AJ Brown for DK. Then we can sell DK while we can still get about 80k for him. And then strategy wise, we're just going to go in and change to a catching one, and that could make him go to 83. Not quite. Okay. Let's see how he stacks up. I mean, he's already faster than AJ Brown, so I think we're going to sell AJ because it hasn't affected our Eagles chemistry. So we'll get AJ sold. He's probably going for about 80. Yeah, there we go, 71. Oh my days, we paid 101 for him. So I suppose that's not too bad. Let's get his screenshots done, because I'm sure we won't be adding him to the team anytime soon. He was a return guy for a bit. I forgot about that. Not head to head. No punt returns. But yeah, I'm going to take screenshots of all these players so that I can start putting them into a spreadsheet at the end of the season to see which players played the best. But for now, we may as well get him sold. Let's go for 75. There we go. and then that should break us into 4 million. Um, I'm just wondering whether we should start thinking about selling some of our 86s, like this Abdul Carter, potentially. Still going for 200. We got him for free. I'm just wondering who we've got as an alternative, because he's been doing the job, to be honest. Left edge. So we could put Will McDonald back in there and TJ as the backup and get 200 for him. I also need to check the right tackle as well, because we replace Mims with Membu. But his price tanked, so I think it's worth having a look to see if we can get him as close to 200 as possible. If we can see him for 200, I think we will sell him. Okay, he's improved. He's gone up. He's gone up since. Like he was being sold for 70k. So I might just leave it for a bit. You never know. We might get some Bengals running backs coming through. But yeah, what we're thinking about doing then is, because we couldn't upgrade all of our season 1 players. We're still using Hertz, but we've downgraded him, and then we've used his point in Brian Urlacher. But I would love to be able to downgrade Lynch. So if we do get LaDainian, we downgrade Lynch. I mean, the problem is we're going to lose the chemistry there, and I don't want to drop. I don't want to lose that 35 chemistry. So we will need to have a think about what to do there. We could come away from the game time chemistries, but because we've got Evan Engram, he's benefiting from it. So maybe we'll sit on it for a bit. We'll have a think about it. Like I said, I don't want to be desperate. I don't need to buy him just yet. We might also think about selling Travis Hunter. I think that because we've had a cornerback this week, the problem is he's probably sub 300 now. So we missed making a little bit of profit on Travis, which is all right. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind that. Okay, he's gone back up. He's gone back up. I think I got him for 420, so it might be time to move on. But he's such a good player. I'm not sure I'm ready to I'm ready to lose that guy. See who we've got that we can sell. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So I need to go in and change the Kamari Connor to the bind one. And then we can satisfy our unstoppable players. I mean, we've got Jamie Gillan in there, so we don't necessarily need to worry about that. Let's have a look how far we are from getting a tier upgrade here. So we're already at tier 1 because we get 5 from the strategy cards. And then we've just got 1 from DK because the other guys aren't starting. So, yeah, probably not really doing much for us. Yeah, no, so that's what we can do. We can then so I'm going to keep one of each of these unstoppable players just in case we do go that route. But yeah, absolutely at the moment it's better to see what we've got here. I think we'll add some of these 76s to that set. It's a bit weird he doesn't go for very much. Pre-season goals. Yeah. I think we'll just add into this one. Yeah, we might as well add this guy. If you're not getting like at least 1,000, it really just isn't worth it. Like this guy, I'm more likely to sell him because I reckon I can get £1,000 for him. And that guy. So if they're 500 or worse, I think Divine Diablo was one of the lower ones. Yeah, let's get him in. So we'll just go with the 78, 79. Redeem. Hopefully it'll be a 79. Let's have a look. Nice. Right. Bit of profit there then, see? Doubled their money. Doubled their money. But yeah, some of those 79s can go for a decent amount. And I mistakenly added some of these to some of the sets, and you just don't get your money back, so always better to get your money from these. And they all add up, right? They all add up, right? We may as well sell this dude. None of these are upgradable to team chems, so if they were upgradable to give chemistry, 49ers chemistry, I wouldn't be selling them, but I think for now, these are just better to. Let's just see what sets this guy can go into. Okay. Not selling any 49ers, just in case we switch it up to 49ers chemistry from Eagles. Once we got more 49ers players. This is another reason why I'm not sure about getting LT, because of let's put it in there. So we've got a few 76s, so let's have a look at Joey Sly. Yep. Definitely going into the set. Luther Burden. Probably sell him separately. Amick Robertson. Love that Lions uniform. Right, you can go in. And then last up, I think we might need to maybe. Big hair poison. It's probably going to be Shelby, isn't it? Yeah, let's add Shelby. Shelby in. And redeem. And then like I said, if you're selling the player that you get for 3K, if you can get $1,000 for it, it's better value. And like I said, you could end up hitting 78. But let's see what we got. Let's have a look. Please be a 79. Come on, 79. Okay, not this time. So yeah, not as good. But I think we're still going to make a profit from that guy. And then let's just have a look at some of these 75s. Cowboys used to always be a good way of generating money from these packs. And obviously linemen. So if I am listing anything, I'm always going to put it in for 1.1. And then if it doesn't sell, it is what it is. But if you can get $1,000 for those, you list 20, it's 20K. Adds up. Over time. Definitely well worth doing. I've also been playing a lot of Madden on the PS2. So look out for some videos showing me rebuilding some of the historical teams. So definitely going to be looking into that at some point. So yeah, what are we going to do in the future? Questions. Probably going to sell Latimore, but there's no rush. We're going to get at least 350 for him. We're probably going to sell Abdul Carter, so 350, 450, 550, and use check 650, 750, 8. So we're probably not far off 8 mil. And I'm sure there's another guy that we can sell. Landon Dickinson. I'm sure we will probably sell Landon. I'm just wondering if I started Lucas Patrick. Do we have another Eagles left guard to keep the chemistry? I'm sure we did. Yes. So what I'm thinking is we sell Landon Dickinson. While he's still fetching a reasonable amount. So we'll just cancel one of these. And then we'll sell Landon. Ooh, he has dropped off. Let's just remind what we paid. Okay, 95. I don't think I'm going to bother doing stat. I don't know. Let's just do it. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And as I said earlier on, I've been watching a lot of old football games because of the passing of Jeff Farnhorst yesterday. I decided to watch some of the old 49ers games, and it was really fun watching the beginnings of the West Coast offense. And somebody told me to watch the 1950s Browns teams, and to ask me what I thought about the offense, and it very much did remind me of a very early West Coast offense. Get the chance to watch one of the Browns. There's a few Browns games from the 50s on YouTube, and you have a look at their offense. It's very reminiscent, or reminds of the West Coast offense. I'm just going to list this guy for a bit of money. We're at a limit anyway. So yeah, I mean, I think the team's looking good. Coin stack's looking good. We've got some platinum packs to get as well. That's probably going to push us to 4.2. So this is what I'm thinking about getting LaDainian. I'm not against the thought process of buying him rather than wasting the tokens. So we might have a think. Like if we could find him for 300, And then you bind players. I always like making sure they're a team piece. Um, Receivers, cornerbacks, depth receiver pieces is always where my mind goes when it comes to spending tokens. We're gonna see LT. Oh, he's an 88, isn't he? There he is. So 400. It's a bit rich at the moment. I think that's a bit rich. I reckon this will come down. I reckon as more and more people get pulls, I reckon he's going to come down around 300 mark. Feels about right. Let's have a look what other 88s are going for. Trent Williams. I mean, that does sound tempting, but I don't know. I mean, you could go legends teams. You know, there's enough legends out, but you never really get the best teams that are legends until later in the season, usually. Let's just have a quick cheeky look at limiteds, because I'm never averse to picking up a cheeky limited. So Latimore's going for about 4. Quincy. Zay Flowers doesn't look bad. Keep looking at this TO. I should have bought the TO the other day. There was one for 370, so we probably should have bought it. But with that DK card, I just thought, is it really worth it? So yeah, legends are out. Let me know if you guys have bought or used your tokens on that LT. If you've been using him, let me know how he plays. I mean, we could have a look at him in the challenges later, but I'm going to go and get a drink. My throat's starting to hurt a little bit, so I don't know. Maybe I'm coming down with something. I don't know, but I'll be back later. I'm going to continue some more slider tests because we've got some college football coming on, so probably going to have a look at that. But till then, I'll be back later. Bye for now.